Welcome to Premium RV Center and inside a brand new 2026 205 model from RPod. So this is an 8-foot wide, their very first, and this is a unit that has no slide. It doesn't necessarily feel like that because of the amount of windows, and kind of your eyes are certainly drawn outside. But we certainly hear that comment a lot, that it does feel like it does have a slide, but a lot of folks do like the fact that, just there's no complications there, and just one less thing that they have to maintain. And for some folks coming up from something smaller, they find it just has ample room. One of the unique features here is the front bedroom, which is a private bedroom, and again, full usability on the road. So that's something certainly that a lot of folks quite like, especially if they're looking to be off the grid, being able to pop in and out whenever they want to stop. Just gives them great access. So we're going to start by the door. We'll take you inside and out. Up top here, we do have 200 watts of standard solar on the roof. So this is our little solar charge controller here, just showing you how much we're getting. So depending if you've got a shady day versus a sunny day, you're going to see what kind of input you're getting from those panels. We've got the main switches we're naturally going to want to hit as soon as we come in. So we've got our awning switch, awning light, porch light, and then an interior light. So quick and easy, you can light the place up, especially at nighttime. As we come in directly ahead, we've got standard theater seats. So in the past, they had a standard couch, which you could option in the theater seats. Really, everybody was deferring to the theater seats, so that's the way they've gone. They've got these great little tables, which fully swivel out of the way, and then they can simply be popped out. You're going to end up having the cup holder, and they can go right underneath your bed. So there's a spot there that's perfect for them. So if you just find yourself never using them, certainly a great spot. But if you want to work on a laptop while, say, watching a movie, which is entertainment just across the way here, we do have a standard 12-volt TV, kind of in a great location, so it's easy access. No one's craning their neck. So a great little spot here. I love the fact that you've got the dinette just across the way. So if you do have friends popping in, we've just repositioned the little dinette cushion here just to show you that you could actually move this against the wall. It actually fits in both locations. So it kind of gives you a natural spot here, or if you all want to sit inside and have some coffee if you're traveling with another couple, maybe in a morning that isn't necessarily the warmest, and you want to be inside. Gives you a great spot to do that. This does drop down into a great little single bed. And then look at the size of the window that RPod offers you. So you'll have the same size window on both this model and their most popular single axle 192, which is always one that we get a lot of interest in as well. And so those two units sharing that, certainly something that people absolutely love. You do have, again, LED lights here, USB charging, as well as 120 volts. So if you wanted to keep, computer on the table, work there, do some work, toaster, things like that, even a coffee maker, you certainly could. Right next to our theater seats, we're going to have our monitor panel, so we can quickly pop into the coach, turn on a water heater, turn on a water pump, check on the tanks as well, see how full they are, check on our battery level. Right next to that, standard, we have now a Suburban hot water tank. It's going to be a tankless hot water tank, so they went from Fogati to Suburban for 2026, which this is. And then we've got our thermostat here to control heat and AC. We do have ducted air, ducted furnace as well. So again, all that air is going to get into those areas below the floor as well to protect those tanks. So if you are getting to weather that's a bit more extreme, no worries, you'll be well taken care of there. As we pivot just to the wall that borders the front bedroom, we've got some hooks here, so great spot to walk in the door, hang up a coat. Again, two little privacy doors. So if you did have, say, grandchild or child staying just outside here on the dinette, again, you have some privacy. And then you've got that massive windshield up front. So the difference here from most AKA windows in RVs is this one opens. So it is an acrylic window, so it's a dual pane. So it does a great job insulating heat and cold air. You've got the pull down screen, which is down right now. So again, you can keep the bugs out. But again, if you're somebody who doesn't necessarily always want to take powered sites, this is a great way to keep cool in the summer. You're going to have that any kind of breeze basically sweeping over you at night. You do also have for daytime a shade, or for nighttime, you have a shade, a privacy shade you can pull down. You've got cross flow here. We do have an emergency exit window in the bedroom, so that one can go at about 6 inches, get you constant airflow even when it's raining. Again, ducted AC, as I mentioned. We do have some speakers inside, which will be Bluetooth. You've got easy access to some basket storage. But as I mentioned, you have a little spot here. You can tuck away those tables as well. So right now we've got your outdoor griddle stored there. Next to each bed, you're going to find outlets as well as a nightlight switch there. And then we've got USB-C on both sides of the bed. We've got some hanging storage in here as well. We do have a little spot here for CPAP machine or glass of water, some books at night. So each of you have those. And again, lots of room around this bed, so easy access all the way around, nice and easy to make as well. So very light and bright, and that's certainly what our customers have responded to. Again, that huge window bringing in a lot of fresh air. And then the fact at the very back here in the kitchen, you have another massive window. So front to back, you've got great airflow. And then side to side, again, you've got great airflow. So something that if you're off grid, you're very, very conscious of. We've got great storage underneath the dinette ends. So you've got access from the top as well as the two doors. Again, I mentioned you've got entertainment built in. This is a smart TV. So if there is internet access where you are, you can certainly stream. We've got a huge Freon fridge here. So this will be a 12-volt fridge. It's going to be operating off your 12-volt and solar. Lots of depth here. Again, if you're looking to be off-grid for an extended period of time, we will have a battery discussion with you. For most people, they're not necessarily going to need more solar. Sometimes a little bit off the front can be helpful in shadier campsites, but it is about more and better batteries. We've got a great pantry here. It goes back about 2.5 feet. So lots of space here, but also a good spot maybe for some towels and things like that. Being that it's a rear kitchen here, we do have, again, a number of drawers, lots of bulk storage underneath your sink for pots and pans, tons of storage above for all the dishes you may bring with you. You've got a great little 2-burner stove here with a microwave that is also a air fryer and a convection oven. So it's kind of a do-all, which is great. You've got a nice charging station as well as plug-in station here in the corner. And then you do have some additional outlets underneath as well. Our Bluetooth connection for our speakers in the ceiling here. We do have a full onslaught of safety features. So you've got smoke alarm. We've got a built-in carbon monoxide detector. We've got a fire extinguisher by the door. Our central furnace here, again, do a nice job of quickly cooling everything. Central air just above my head as well. And then easy access to that bathroom on the road. So nice big shower stall. I love the little accent wall for this year, very camping. So you'll notice the wallpaper, love that. And then you've got some hooks here already installed. So you've got a spot to hang some towels, lots of room for, again, all the necessities you're going to keep in there, power as well. You've got a new lit mirror for 2026, so a little brighter there for you. And then you've got lots of wall storage as well. You've got a 4-speed fan now in the bathroom. So again, lots of air can be moved when you need it to. You've got a skylight there. So if you're a bit taller, you're going to appreciate that. But nice square rectangular shower. So again, lots of elbow room. And again, lots of room around the toilet as well. So very easy access on the road, which everybody appreciates. I should point out here on the back side of the wall, we do have an insert for the sink. So it's going to be a cutting board, drop in here. And then you've got full counter space. You've got quite a bit of counter space on a unit that doesn't have a slide. So something that everybody appreciates. But again, just great flow, ease of use. People absolutely love that. This coach certainly designed to be lived in outside. So we're going to take you there to show you those amenities. As we head down the door, you can notice we've got a little end-to-hand here. So again, lots of support as you head down the door. We've got our more ride steps here. They have individual foot pads. So if you've got uneven terrain, no worries. But you'll notice the amount of anti-slip. There's grooves to the top of the aluminum steps. They're not going to rust. But if it's raining, it's really not going to matter. You're not going to slip down these steps. So very, very practical. And then as we head down, probably the area you may use the most here under the awning, and that is the rail that you see here. So you've got different mounting positions, so they've kind of changed up their outdoor cooking area here. So we've got a griddle that comes with it that you can choose to kind of mount where you wish. There'll also be a little shelf there as well. You're going to have propane underneath that you can quickly connect to. You've got hot and cold water here, so you can set up a little wash station for dishes if you wish outside. You've got an outlet as well here, and again, all underneath the awning, and then it'll go past the front door here for you. The 205 is, as I said, an 8 wide and it is tandem axle. Again, tip to tail, it didn't mention, but body-wise, you're 20 feet, 0.5, and then your weight is going to come in. This one will come in at 25 feet in length and 45-34. So it is a wide range of SUVs that certainly can tow this. Again, not having the slide certainly helps in the weight department. And the pass-through storage here. So we've got a lot of our individual pieces that we can add. You'll notice you've got some USB charging here as well. Switch for some lights. You've got a motion sensor light, so should you put your hand in at night, it's going to know you're there. We've got 4 oversized jacks. At the very front here, we're going to have our power jack. We are going to have 2 20-pound tanks. We've got lots of room for multiple batteries, so whether it be 2 6-volts, very popular choice for their RPods right now is 2 100 amp hour lithium batteries by Epoch. So we are an Epoch dealer. We can take you through their battery options and guaranteed for more than 10 years. So great product. We've got a battery cutoff switch. We do also have a little repeater here, which is going to align with our tire pressure monitor system. So you'll see the yellow caps on the tires. That's going to indicate we do have a tire pressure monitor system here. We've got Goodyear radial tires. So we've got great quality tires here. Something that will certainly give you a good 5 years of use, and then it'll be time to switch them up. Easy access to our hot water tank, which, as I mentioned, tankless. We do have a standard hitch, very popular feature on the back of all of the RPods. So you have something that is capable of carrying, say, e-bikes on the back right away, so you don't have to add anything. We've got a preset up for a rear ladder should you wish to add one, which is removable. And then we'd have a backup camera prep here as well. Again, full-size spare at the back. Easy access to our black and gray valves, nice and high. So again, you're going to get that flow that you want, so you can quickly dump those tanks. We do have a black tank flush, very, very handy when you're on the road. Again, another motion sensor light, so you can see what you're doing back here at night. Cable inside, a lot of access should you have it on site. 30 amp service, we've dumbed it down here to 15. Love the fact that you've got your furnace on the back side, so you don't have that carbon monoxide coming into the area you're enjoying under the awning. And then we've got our 2 water points here, so we've got our water fill for our tank, and then we've got our direct access to water should we have it on site. And then we've got our huge windshield here, so we come around. Again, lots of airflow here. We've got our little lit Forest River logo on the front, new for 26, and back around to the front of our new 205. So we invite you out to Primo RV Center. Come have a look at this brand new 2026 205 RPod. I would definitely give us a call on this one. I don't think it's going to be here very long, so we just want to let you know when the next one's coming.